as we spoke, when we were in the break, you just got good news. There is a show, an animated movie right now running on Netflix called Leo, starring Adam Sandler, written and directed by this man. And what news did you just get?
I think it says that it was the number 1 something on something.
Great. He
great.
really knows how to promote.
News.
Yeah.
Patum.
Oh, the biggest animated debut Netflix has ever had is what it says.
In the history of
That's
animated
amazing.
Netflix.
That's going back like 4 years to the creation
that is
of
amazing.
Netflix.
But they've had a lot of, they've debuted a lot of the big blockbuster movies on there, in animated movies. This is, if you don't know, Leo is an animated movie co-written by Robert Smigel, co-directed by, is it co-directed or just directed?
No,
co-directed by Robert Smigel with Adam Sandler, Bill Burr, many people, and not Howie Mandel.
Deliberately, yeah. No,
but that's a good. I love that
was pushing so hard for you,
right?
You know, and Adam was just like, "No fucking way, buddy. No fucking way. I don't like the guy. I know he's great. I know it'd make the movie huge, but I can't work with him. He's so mean."
Anyway, I want to say before the reason, not only am I thrilled to have you here because I'm a huge fan, but Leo, I just want to make sure that people will put a link to remind people to watch Leo on Netflix.
It really
it's with all Bill Burr and and everybody. You did hire a lot of people. Who else?
Don't need
Cecily Strong,
from Saturday Night Live.
Yes, and Jason Alexander's in it.
He does his podcast.
Everyone except you.
No, that's it. Really, those are the 4 big names.
And you did a lot of the voices.
I did a couple of voices in it. Yeah.
Yeah. You like directing animation? Animation is where
It's hard, man.
But you've done a lot of it.
It was funny because when the early reviews came out, there were some critics who were like, "It doesn't know what it wants to be. Is it for adults or is it for kids?" And that was like the whole point.
That's the best part of animated movies is you want the parents to love it too.
Yeah, and it's not like it has inside like pop culture jokes that are like, you know, only adults would get it because they have like a cultural reference. It's more about you're just laughing at like entitled parents and substitute teachers and just school politics, that kind of thing.
Why?
So,
where did you garner your school politics in that?
Well, I have kids right now,
right,
who are now they're 15. Well, I have an older son with autism, as you know, who's 25, but I have twin boys that are 15. And when I started writing this movie, they were like in 4th grade, and they had already had like 2 substitute teachers take over, like 2 pregnant teachers.
Are you sure they were pregnant?
Were replaced. That's a good question.
And were they? If they were,
I think there were some parents demanding that they be tested to prove it because they were so indignant about getting a substitute. I didn't pay for this teacher.
It's 1.5 teachers, right?
Some substitutes are really good.
Some substitutes. We've had mixed results with substitutes.
Yeah.
Did you ever substitute?
No, but I was pregnant and I had maternity leave when I was teaching. And so we had a long-term sub that was in my classroom. And
you were happy with the work that they did?
Well, yeah, because I was at a charter school, so they actually hired a long-term sub that worked at the charter school, and it wasn't a random person.
Right.
And so that person has been there for years, and we knew them and stuff. So it was all good. This part is really boring, though.
I know.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
sorry,
boring.
it is
I don't
boring.
think it's boring. No, it's relevant to the movie because so in our movie, the substitute replaces this really sweet teacher who's all about positive reinforcement. And the substitute is like some 75-year-old bitter old lady who's just, you know, pulling out like, you know, demerit things and brass knuckles. And she's just totally old school and hilariously mean and useless.